Namaskaram. So you practice any martial arts. For close range combat, elbow strikes are very important and they are very devastating. You practice any full contact sport or for street survival, elbows are very vital. So today I am going to give you one drill which can help you master elbows to a certain extent. Before that, you need to understand 4 avenues or 4 directions. So if I am facing the camera, this is the first direction, 2, 3 and 4, the 4 directions. So firstly, we have to address the front direction. You have to imagine a clock in front of you. That is, if I imagine a clock in front of me, there is a 12 o'clock here, there is a 6 o'clock here, 9 o'clock here, 3 o'clock here, 1 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 11 o'clock and 5 o'clock. So firstly, from 12 to 6, you can throw an upward elbow. Again 12 to 6, an upward elbow. Then again 6 to 12, a downward elbow. Then 3 to 9, come back. Then again 9 to 3 and come back. Similar way, 1 to 5 and 5 to 1. 11 to, sorry, this is 1 to 7 and 7 to 1, 11 to 5 and 5 to 11. So these are the basic elbows. You can mix a match. That is, you can go here, mix here, go here, mix here. That is, you have to take a particular line. That is, you have to imagine a plus symbol. 12 to 6. I practice 2 elbows here. 9 to 3 and 3 to 9. Go here, come back, go here, come back, and diagonals, come back, go back and go. When it comes to 12 to 6, you can go reverse like this. This is more of a Tunisia elbow. This, and you can grab the person, and from 12 to 6 you can do an upward elbow. This is very devastating. So this is the front direction. Then to the side, you do this. You can just crouch a little and go for the solar plexus here. Go for solar plexus. You can crouch a little. You can go for the solar plexus, or you can crouch and go for the chin here. You can crouch and go for the chin here. You can go a reverse elbow here. So these are basics that you should know. How to master this? First, you have to stand at one place and do all the elbows. That is, wait, diagonal that. This. Then you take one particular elbow. For example, this elbow. You stand here, 2 steps, 1, 2, forward, and 2 steps back, 1, 2, and again take this elbow, 2 steps and back, 2 steps. Then you take one particular elbow and practice 2 steps forward and 2 steps back. That will address your elbows. And when it comes to Kalaripayattu, there is a particular way of doing elbows. Not only the Kalaripayattu, Indian subcontinental martial arts, be it Kuttu Varsai, Murai or Kalaripayattu, we just don't throw elbows like this. We do it like this. We hold. Why we do this? One is, first is the conditioning purpose. This, the conditioning part. All the elbows. The second is, Kalaripayattu at the final stage is about hitting the vital points. If the opponent is moving, you cannot hit the point to precision. So you grab or clinch the opponent. One. So if he slaps me, now he can move. That's why I hold him and I throw the elbow. Or I can pull, do this. This is a very devastating elbow to the Uchimarmu. So please take care when you practice with your partner. This upward elbow. So when it's close range, there is this punching range, and the elbow range is the very close range. So if you do this drills daily for a period of time, you will have a basic idea of how you can do it. Then after mastering each elbows individually, then you can have your own combination like this, and then you can flow with the elbows. The other thing that you should keep in mind is, elbows are not just for offense, it can be used for defense also. That is, doing the defense in a very offensive way. One particular tribal style of Kalaripayattu practiced by a master called Mani Ustad. I was taken to him by Ashraf Gurukul. Ashraf Gurukul is like a legend who stays in London. So in their style, which is very similar to Litwe. So if people don't know what Litwe is a Myanmar martial art which uses 8 limbs. That is 2 elbows, 2 knees, 2 feet, 2 fists, and head. So this style is very particular or very much similar to Litwe, where they don't punch, they just use elbows to block and attack. So the point here is, elbows are not just offensive strikes, but if there is a punch, you can block. All the angles that you do can also be used for blocking. This is also similar to a destruction methodology taught in RAT. So one of my teachers, a legend, Tuhan Shifu Kanishka, he teaches rapid assault tactics from the lineage of Paul Onak. So they also have the similar thing. When there is a punch, they block with their elbows. They block with their elbows to distract the feet. If there's a punch of full throttle coming your way, if you point the elbow at the punch, that if the punch lands here to the elbow, it's very devastating or very hurting for the fist. So elbows can also be used for attacks, can also be used for defense. It is also called AswaMukha Prayogam in various styles. It is also called Chadakka Murai in various styles of Kalaripayattu. What I would suggest for you people to practice is, we have Vanar and Ilai. That is, you sit here and you practice with this condition 1, 2, so that you condition your forearms also and you can gauge the force that you are giving. And you will get that feel of holding the opponent and throwing the elbow. And you move 2 steps. 1, 2, back. And you make your own combinations. So this is one drill or one practice of elbows to master it. So to address or to be very good at clinching range, or to be good at at close range, you have to master your elbows. Elbows are very devastating.